at the Lord Beaverbrook Rink, bringing you exciting high school hockey. Hockey at its best. And the Saints clear it in quickly, trying to add to their lead. It's 4-1. Kevin Martin is sitting out 2 minutes, and he took a 12-minute penalty near the end of the second period. But they're still a strong team, and they'll miss Kevin a little bit, but they can still have a lot of scoring offensive power. And the Saints looking to dominate it. Kyle lets a shot go. It's deflected in front, knocked down by the defense. Number 8 is trying to get out. Werner couldn't get it out. 15, Barber tries to get it out. He couldn't get it out. Knocked down in front of the net, right in front of the net. KV finally clear at the center, and it's knocked down by number 4, Kyle. Offside. KV did not like that shot by Kyle after the whistle sounded, but he was already winding up and couldn't hold back. A lot of students are not here tonight because exams are starting, and this is the last hockey game, and kids are going to have to buckle down and do some studying in both schools and see how the marks turn out. Here's Chris White going in, number 20, around and behind the net, trying to center it in front. Goes in, and Graham hustles after it. Number 11 for the KV team is trying to take him out of play. That's Chad Melvin. Okay, into the corner. Saints are bogged down a little bit. They're putting on the pressure, though, in the end, trying to add to their total. Here's a shot centered in front. Dobbelstein couldn't get anywhere. Graham trying to get it out. Number 2 for KV, Jamie Maskell, is trying to get it out. Finally whips it around the board, knocked down, and the Saint KV clear at the center. Knocked down Passley. Levine in behind the net, clears it out, and it's over the line, and number 14 couldn't hold it in. Robbie Brown. Now, Clint Graham. Oh, there's a hard takeout there. Clint Graham and number 14 collided. Robbie Brown. Levine trying to come out. Clears at the length of the ice, and yes, it's icing. Charged. And it's going to be a face-off, I believe, around center ice. Center ice. The big line is out there, and number 5 looks like Ross Little has moved up to take Kevin Martin's spot on the number 1 line, as Kevin is still serving his misconduct penalty. Here comes Rocker with a burst of speed over the line. Number 10 knocked down. Here comes Higgins getting in front. Shoots off the post. A blistering drive by Higgins. Hit the post. Did not go in. Here's Rocker picking up a loose puck. Trying to center it. Knocked down. And up comes a burst of speed. Number 6 is Cassidy. Down over the line. Centers it in front. And it's going to be a penalty to double minor. We'll wait for the call. Looks like a high-sticking penalty and an elbowing penalty. Higgins, number 7, is going out for 2, and we'll pick up who the KV player was. Still 4-1 with the 12:30 mark. It's 12:30 still left to play in the third period. Saints in the lead. Number 15 is out there. That's Drew Barber, son of Andy Barber of NBTEL. And back number 2, Levine, or no, number 2. That wasn't Levine. That was Maskell with a quick shot. Number 18 in behind the net, trying to center right in front of the net. Oh, and a scramble in front, and good defensive play by the Saints. Now Rocca up to number 5. Right centers it in front, and Chris White in the corner. Here's Rocca trying to get it in front. Spinning in the corner, still controlling the puck. Going right in, centers it. Oh, and number 20, White, had a good opportunity to score, and he missed the open net. Back to Armstrong, whipped it into the corner. Center, trying to center it is Ross Little. Number 15, Barber, clears it out the center, knocked down by Armstrong, and he drives it back into the KVN. Now, up comes quickly a shot by 12, right on, and Willard had no trouble with that shot. And that was number 12, is Kevin Foster. Now, here's Rocker with a burst of speed with White on his left. Going in over to White. Oh, and he missed the pass. Couldn't hang on to it. Back to number 14, Swain with a backhander, and it's into the corner. And Foster simply just clears at the length of the ice, and it's going to be icing charged against KV. There's a break in the action here, and we're hanging tight here. It's 4-1 at the 11:13 mark here, Lord Beaverbrook Rink. I want to thank our technician, Scott Preston, and I'm not sure the other guys, gentlemen's new to me, but I'm doing a fine job here doing camera and sound. Now, out comes quickly KV trying to break. Number 10 fell down. That's Webster. Derek Webster, the crowd loves it. He was into a little fracas there with, here's Webster going over, shoots. Oh, and Willard kicks the leg out and made a shot. I don't think it was on. In the corner, number 9, LeBlanc. LeBlanc up the ice to Doucette with a burst of speed coming down into the corner. Mark Doucette trying to go around, centers it in front. And here's a shot, and the net is off its moorings, and there's no goal. Play is stopped, and there'll be a face-off to the left of Coldwater. Exciting action here. It's 4-1. 10:44 left in the third period. Lots of time, but the Saints are content with that lead, and they're going to try to add on to the lead, and it's going to be hard for Mr. Whitehead to come back and get his team fired up to score 3 goals and go on to win this game. I think St. Malachy's our team to reckon with, a very strong team, and looks like they're going to go a long way in this provincial run for the title. Now into the corner, 23 is Tony Stevenson trying to come out. Couldn't get out, couldn't get by Doucette. Doucette trying to center it. There goes number 19 in the corner, Graves. Graves lost it. And now quickly up the, no icing on the play. Number 23 is hustling after that puck. Tony Stevenson behind the net. He's taken out by Kyle on a good hit. Number 11 is ridden off. Chad, a score! That's a goal, I believe, a quick shot. And it's 4-2, and KV are back in this game. We'll have to get I believe number 6 let it go, and 23 was in on it. I wasn't quite sure who got it. I just happened to glance down and looked up, and I could see the red light go on. And Willard has given up his second goal, and it's 4-2. Kevin Martin still sitting out that misconduct penalty, and we'll get the scoring results on the second goal by KV. And here it is. Cassidy, as I thought it was. Chad Newell. So here comes Chris White with a burst of speed over the line, going in, trying to center, and he's ridden off. And the net again is off its moorings. So it's 4-2, 9:52 left. KV are giving a good effort. They were down, I believe, 4-0 at one time, and they've chipped away. And it's now 4-2, and there'll be a face-off to the right of goaltender Clowater. Excuse me. The Graham line is out there with Dobbelstein and White. Number 2 is back out. That's Jamie Maskell. Here comes a shot here from the point, and Clowater made a big save on the shot from the point by Armstrong. Lots of exciting hockey here. A very small crowd. Like I said, a lot of the students are not here. They're home studying and getting ready for exams, and this is the last game for both teams, and they got to get back with the ball. Here's a shot right on, and Clowater made a big save. Armstrong keeps the puck in at the point, throws it into the corner. Here comes Wright trying to get it in front, and KV knock it down and try to clear it out, and they do. And they break quickly over the line. Number 2 was partially hooked, and back comes whacked in, and number 14, Swain, Going up there. White couldn't quite reach it. Cleared to center. Puck is in the neutral end. And out comes number 12. Couldn't handle the pass. Kevin Foster. And it's offside. And a wholesale change for both teams. St. Malachy's change as well as Kennebecase's. It is 4-2. Saints in the lead. Coach Ernie Doucette giving his team encouragement over on the Saints bench. Puck is knocked down and is cleared the length of the ice. There's no penalty. It was tipped by Levine. Number 10 is hustling in there after that. Webster trying to center it. Puck is in the corner. Webster trying to center it. A poor centering pass. Nothing on it. And here comes Ross Little is trying to come out. He's playing on that big line with Rocca and Higgins. Knocked down by number 21. Back to the point. 11. Oh, and 11 missed the drive from the point. Chad Valine, I think it is. I couldn't quite see the... Number 17 is spinning in his own end. Brian Thorne trying to get it out. It's over to Webster. Webster's going, taken out by Kyle. Here comes number 14, right in, shoots. And it's a poor shot wide, back to the point. Winding up, fired it in. 21 in the corner is trying to set it up. Ferris, right in front of the net, number 10 with a backhand shot. Scores! Backhand shot! By number 10, I believe that is Derek Webster, and it's 4-3. And the KV team is back in this hockey game. Staying down 4-0, they've come up with 3 consecutive goals, and there's still lots of time left, 8:07 left, but that was a quick backhand shot by Webster, and they miss Kevin Martin out there now. He's anxious to get out, but he's serving a 10-minute misconduct penalty. Here's the announcement on the third goal. There's a hard hit there. Another backhand shot. Trying to get in front. Back to the point. Shot. Oh, knocked down by the Saints. And back comes Levine. He's ridden off. No penalty on the play. LeBlanc is in the corner. Trying to number 19. Derek Graves is out there. Number 9, LeBlanc. Mark Doucette trying to get it. Number 12 is hit hard by number 9, LeBlanc. Back to Armstrong. And KV clear it out over the blue line. Oh, lining up and missing. Here's a chance for the Saints going around the net. Is number 2, Levine. He's ridden up by 23, but he still has the back center, says Armstrong. Doucette had a weak shot. Number 6. And there's lots of hitting going on here, and that is an icing penalty. An icing call. And it's going back into the KV end. Lots of good hits out there. No penalties. Makers letting them play. Long as no high sticks, it was a good hits on both teams. Woo, we get a dandy here. 4-3. The Saints are in the lead. Still 7:05 to go in an exciting high school hockey here at the Lord Beaverbrook Rink. We want to thank CFBC and Ingham Palmer for allowing us to the use of their booth here. It's definitely a fine spot to see this great play-by-play action. Into the corner is number 2, Maskell, trying to get it out. Knocked down. Graham is trying to keep the pressure on. The Saints are looking to get an insurance goal here. Here's a center pass to Graham. Going in, shoots. What a save. Another shot. Oh, and 2 outstanding saves by Clawwater. First on Graham. Right in, all alone, and what a save. And the rebound came out in front, and he robbed, I believe it was Dobbelstein, number 17. So Clawwater is keeping the KV team in this game with 2 outstanding saves. 6:41 left. And it's been a great game so far, and Saints are looking to add on to the lead, and KV looking to tie it up. Here comes Graham, spinning, weaving, trying to get a shot away. It's in front of the net. Here's a backhand shot right on. Oh, and White had a good chance. And the whistle is blown by referee Maker. and there'll be a face-off to the left of goaltender Clowater. Excuse me. Graham setting up for the face-off. Back to number 14, Jamie Swain whips it in behind the net. Chris White trying to center it. It's in behind the net. Both teams are scrambling. KV trying to get it out of their own end. Number 11 backhands it. Kept in by Swain. Extreme pressure being applied by the Saints, looking to score. Graham in the net, in the corner. Knocked down. Number 10, Webster couldn't get it out. Graham still played a hustling game tonight. Here's a chance for Dovelstein. Moves in for a shot. Oh, and Clowater made a good save off his arm as Dovelstein had a chance. Here's Jason Swain, and Clowater comes out and makes another good save as they come out to cut the angle down. Complete change of players on both sides. We're 5:54 left. Saints 4, KV 3, an exciting high school hockey from the Lord Beaverbrook rink. Back comes number 23, hustling into the corners, Tony Stevenson. Always trying to be ridden off, knocked down. Here's Levine, quickly up the boards. Rock is partially knocked off, and number 11 whips it back in. Going in behind his net is Levine, Jamie Levine. Up to Scott Armstrong. Two Saints go flying down. Number 5 is Ross Little, whips it in behind the net, picked off by Higgins. Couldn't. Number 11 fires wider than that, way wider than that. Now Armstrong quickly up, couldn't get it up to Rocca. Knocked down by Higgins. Higgins over the line, trying to get it over to Rocca. Puck is batted around and cleared the center ice by the KV team. Ross Little clears it all the way down, and that's an icing charge, and it's going all the way back into St. Malachy's end. And another change here, another wholesale change as Ernie Doucette is changing the lines quickly, trying to keep fresh legs out there for the Saints. It's a 1-goal difference here, 4-3. The Saints in the lead. 4:59 left, lots of time left for KV to try to get the equalizer. And, of course, KV trying to get an extra goal to put the game out of reach. Anyway, it's back to 17, getting set, knocked down. And number 9 has to come all the way back. That's Dwight Helshey. Clear it up, knocked down, and getting lots of ice time is defenseman Levine. Oh, here's a 2-on-1 for the Saints. Going right in. Doucette trying to center it. Oh, Clowater was faked, and Doucette waited too long. Now it's in front. Shot, battle around, and it's cleared to center by KV. Here's another clearing pass. Up to Doucette. Over the line. Offside. LeBlanc went over one stride ahead of Mark Doucette, or they would have had a 2-on-1. The linesman saw it all the way, and no arguments. KV decided to change 2 or 3 players. Lots of time left. And back comes KV. Number 21 drives it into the St. Malachy's end of the rink. In behind the net is Swain. Swain over to Kyle. Kyle trying to come out. Number 19 is Graves. He clears it to center, and Webster whips it back, but it's picked off by Graves, and Graves dumps it into the KV end and goes racing after it. Number 12 in behind the net is trying to get it out. That's Foster. Foster is ridden off, and now quickly breaking is number 10, Webster. Webster tried to get it over to number 21, which is Chris Ferris. The puck is loose. Now here comes Webster with a quick break. Over the line. Shoots a high shot. Willard saves it. Rebound, scores! The puck got away from Webster. Willard lost that rebound. A high rebound, and KV have tied it up. Well, number 21 came racing in and picked off that loose puck, Chris Ferris, and drove it home. And that first shot was played very poorly by goaltender Willard. He lost that high rebound came out in front, and Ferris simply drove it home. And I believe Kevin Martin is now out of the penalty box. It's a 4-4 tie, ladies and gentlemen, in the championship game, as KV were down 4-0 and have come back to tie the game up 4-4. An exciting game here. What a finish with 3:31 left. Puck is cleared in, and that's an icing charge. Here's the announcement. Robbie Brown was in on the assist. Ferris got that big tying goal. So we've got a humdinger to finish here. 3:15 left. Back to the point. A shot. Oh, and what a save by Willard, and a good glove save on a blistering shot from the point. A hard shot by number 17, Brian Thorne. And Willard made a key save there. That was headed for the far corner. The puck is going to be played. Number 6, Cassidy. In behind the net is Levine. Levine gets it up to Dobbelstein. And Graham loses control of the puck and is knocked down, and KV whip it back in. And Ross Little, who's back on the defense, clears it up. Now here's Little with a burst of speed over the line. And here's KV breaking down over the line, trying to get in, and he's ridden out by Levine. And number 6, Cassidy, trying to come up quickly. Levine goes for a spin. Graham over to Dobbelstein. KV have come on in this period. They played equal with them, and frankly, they outplay. Oh, what a hit on Dobbelstein, number 17, Brian Thorne. Here's Levine. Oh, and a big save by Clowater on a hard shot by Dobbelstein from outside the blue line. Both goaltenders made big glove saves here. But it's 4-4. KV have fought back gamely to tie this game up. And we're going to have a good finish here. The big line is out there now. Martin joins Higgins and Rocca to see if the top scoring line in the Southern Conference can break this tie. And KV are out there with their checking line to see if they can stop the power line. Here's a shot by Ross Little right on. Number 21 can't get it out. Levine keeps it in, fires it into the corner. Going after it is number 12, trying to get out is Foster. Webster's out there. Here's a chance for Kevin Martin. Shoots it. Knocked down. Webster gets it out. And here's a 2-on-1 for number 14 going in. Oh, and he's taken out beautifully by Levine. Kept in back to the point. Number 12 shoots. Right on. Rebound. Scramble. Back to the point. Shoots. Deflected number 10 in the corner. Back to the point. KV are applying pressure. Oh, here's Rocca with a break now. Coming down. Scott Rocca over the line. Waits. Shoots. Oh, and it's knocked down. Ross Little trying to get it into the corner. Number 21. Ridden out by Martin. Puck is down, and there's going to be a stoppage, and there's going to be a face-off as it's tied up just inside the KV line. What an exciting game here. It's a 4-4 tie. And it's going right down to the wire with 1:18 left in the third period. They may have to go into overtime to decide the winner here tonight. Martin is staying out there. He's taking double shift. He's out there with Mark Doucette. LeBlanc is on the left wing. Ross Little and Levine is on the defense. There's a shot cleared and no icing. Deflected the length of the ice. Going in is Levine from behind the net. Trying to take his man out. There's a hard hit there by Cassidy. Puck is in the net. Levine, 1 minute left in the third period. Here's a clearing pass, and it's cleared up the boards. Going in is 17, ridden off by Mark Doucette. Doucette trying to center the puck. Can't get it out. Puck is in the net. Number 16, Martin, trying to center, scrambling in front. And it's cleared the length of the ice and it's rolling down, and it could be icing. And it is icing, yes. So that is going to be a big, important face-off in the KVN in this 4-4 tie and a humdinger of a game from the Lord Beaverbrook rink. Dave Ring reporting play-by-play action, and you couldn't call for a better game in the championship game. Probably the two best teams are in the championship game here. And there's a timeout charged to KV, a 30-second timeout. Jim Maker making the call, and he's called a good game tonight. Officiating has been good in both these games, and we'll see. It would be hard to take a penalty now. He's letting them play hockey the way it is played. Not too much rough stuff. It's been clean all the way. A few good solid checks and a well-played game. But the Saints were up 4-0. You've got to give the credit to KV to come bouncing back. They were down 4-0. They've come back to tie the game up with a lot of hustle and fire. They were outshot 19-2 in the first period, outshot 9-5 in the second, but they've come on and played well, and I believe they've outplayed the Saints here in the third period. Kevin Martin was off. Now it looks like St. Malachy's are going to take their 30-second timeout. Ernie Doucette trying to get the attention of the officials. Okay, we'll see what's going to take place. There's 36 seconds left. The power line is out there. Kevin Martin's going to take the face-off, and he lost the draw. And it's cleared out. And batted away. And here's a... Couldn't quite get a break. Back comes the Saints. Martin with a good move over the line. Going in, shoots. Oh, what a save by Clearwater. Big save. 22 seconds left. That was a bullet shot by Martin, and Clearwater came off and made a big save with an arm save. Here's Rocca trying to get some skating room. Knocked down partially. Puck is in behind the KV player. Didn't see it. Here's a shot the length of the ice. Willard had to make the save. And we're going to go to overtime. It's a 4-4 at the end of regulation time. 5 minutes overtime, it looks like. Looks like the players are going to stay on their bench. They're not going to flood the ice.